Welcome, Lewis. Hi, Dark. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Yaman. Yaman. All living. All right, welcome all of you. Welcome to Yellow Submarines. Hi, Jay Jones. This is me, Alicia Previn, just playing the Yellow Submarine song for you and trying to sing along. So, welcome to the Yellow Submarine Kids. I'm gonna take my violin off briefly and show you some worms and some fun stuff. How are you doing? Hi, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to see you. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see what you're saying. Hi, Dark Side. Hi, Beater. Welcome, welcome to the Yellow Submarine Kids. And it's for anybody, kids at heart, right? We're all kids at heart. So I just ended up making, my name's Alicia Previn, and I'm the author of three children's books. And I just love the earth and worms and everything that helps the earth get better. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome all of you. Invite your friends. If you don't follow me already, follow me. If you do, hi Andy. If you do, then swipe and invite your friends, and especially if they have kids, to come see. Exact turtle. Okay. So I'm going to show you my turtle, and we're going to feed him a little bit. So let me just get the cover on my phone, so it takes a little while. So welcome again, Alicia Previn, and we're going to, this is my patio, there's my aquarium where I keep my tortoise. And there he is, he's walking around. That's Walter, the tortoise. He's just a baby, he's just a hatchling. And he is only about, not even 2 years old. And we're gonna feed him. Earlier on, I gave him a hibiscus flower, and I was going to try and start the broadcast when you could watch him just devour the stem. As you can see, there's no stem left, and he had a bite. He loves red hibiscus flowers to eat. I'm going to give him some kale, his other favorite food. So I'm just going to get my little bag of greens out and give him some kale. There you go, buddy. He'll come right over because he loves kale. Give him a few more pieces of kale here. I buy this mixture that has kale. Oh, there he goes. He's crazy about kale. He's going to eat until he's got a green mouth. So if you have kids or you know anyone that has kids, please share the replay. We're going to look at the turtle, and we're going to feed the worms. We're feeding the turtle. Hopefully the sun will be over here pretty soon for him, because he definitely needs some sunshine. Being a desert tortoise, he comes from the desert, and he loves kale, and he loves endive, and he loves hibiscus flowers, and they like rose petals as well. That's a treat for them, a rose petal. So there's Walter. He's taken care of for a bit. So now we're going to go over, and you know, you can see a lot of my plants are doing really well. Got some new growth here. Oh, there's a hippo in it. New growth, and a lot of things are doing extremely well. I've got an avocado tree coming from a seed, and some passion flower plants. No passion flowers yet, but it's coming. So all the plants are doing well. Why? Well, they're doing well because of earthworms. So here's some food I've been collecting for the earthworms, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down on the ground, my worm box, and one of these days we're going to, when I get enough viewers, looks like I only have 4 of you. Who's there and where you're from? Tell me where you're from. A couple of you said hi. Can you type in there what city you're from? I'd like to know where you're watching from. This is my worm box. I'm going to open it up. Some of you have seen it before. Anybody there that wants to say hello? Anyway, we're going to move back some of this newspaper bedding. Wisconsin, all right, welcome, thank you. Great, Wisconsin in the house, yay! And We're going to move this back. The worms are doing extremely well in here. We've got tons of them down, especially down at the bottom. Pretty damp. So we have a lot of worms. There they are. There's some worms. And what we're going to do is we're going to give them some more food because it looks like they've pretty much eaten most of everything. You can see there's a few stems of things, carrot tops, what have you. So I'm just going to take this container where I save stuff from my kitchen and I'm going to dump it out. I'm going to put a little of it aside because what I usually do is I put some, you can grind this up a little bit, tear it up a little bit. They can get through it, but I like to make it a little smaller for them. And some cabbage and some parsley, some carrots, some broccoli, and then I'm going to put the other half of it over on this side. Oh, there's a rubber band. They don't want to eat a rubber band, so we don't want to put that in there. Anyway, welcome you guys. I hope that you like a kids show. Tell me that you enjoy the kids show by tapping your screen for some hearts. We've got to get this thing going. I'm trying to be consistent and giving a show every weekday and on Saturday. Thank you so much for the yellow hearts. Appreciate it. So there we go. We fed the worms. Now they're back in their bedding and asleep and eating away. So I'm going to cover that up, keep it damp in there. A couple of other broadcasts, we've taken some newspaper. Just taken some newspaper, made it damp and made some more bedding for them. So you may have been here for that. And hope you're having a great day. It's about 75 here in North. Hi, Sandy. Oh, I know you're my friend from San Diego. How are you doing? You have a few different names, code names. So how are you doing? It's a beautiful day here in San Diego. We're going to look at my book. I've got two books that I have physical books of. One of my books is about bees and helping save the bees. I just heard some good news about the bees today. Really good. Even though we've lost more bees than ever, there are people, beekeepers, that are actually buying queen bees and helping raise more colonies. So even though we've lost a lot of bees, we're also gaining in new bees as well. So some people are trying to help out. Thank you. Oh, let me put my... Thank you. Look at that. Little emojis. Thank you so much. What do we got? Oh, beater. Beater for fun. Do you do beading? Is that what you do? Do you make necklaces and stuff? Is that what beater you do? Let me know. So anyway, these books, the earthworm book, which tells you all about earthworms and what's wonderful about them and why they care so much about the earth and why they're the most important creature that we need. So we've looked at the earthworm book. We've read the earthworm book on previous broadcasts. I'll get back to that one, but right now, because we're looking at the turtle, I just want to show you the turtle book. We started reading it last time. Oh, you used to make beads? Oh, okay. I used to do it too. I kind of do a lot of things. Today, I was out teaching. This is my website, by the way, theearthwormbook.com. It's got a menu, so it tells you about my presentations I do at schools. It talks about the Give Bees a Chance book, which is my latest book that's out. It's got a video for that. It's got music for the earthworm song that you can learn. Earthworm song, there it is. And Give Bees a Chance. And Earthworm Friends is the main menu item. Earthworm Friends shows you the latest articles I have out about the magazine that put out the review of my book of Give Bees a Chance. They say Give Bees a Chance was written for children, but the message is for all of us. So I talk about pollination. I drew a diagram of the pollination cycle. I found this picture of a bee covered in pollen. So it's super fun. That's East County Magazine put that out. Thank you to them. All right, guys, there's a few of you left, so we're going to get to the book. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. You know, there's only a couple of you, and I hope as I keep doing the broadcast, there'll be a few more of you joining or invite your friends. I have something like, oh, on the set, Bay Dude, welcome. How you doing? It's Alicia Previn here. The Strange Disappearance of Walter Tortoise here, which we're looking at right now. And I also have a book called Give Bees a Chance about bees. So thank you for joining. We're going to look a little bit at the book. I read a couple of pages last time, which would have been Saturday, and I'm going to try and get to putting some replays out on YouTube. But I'm reading a little bit of my books so that you get a taste of them. Oh, you saw me at the hospital. Fantastic. Yeah, that's on tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be doing another every Tuesday and every Friday with my trio. We do music, and it's a lot of fun, and it's great that you guys are joining me, and more people seem to be getting interested. It's my little scope for good. We do it voluntary, so it's a volunteer thing, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a gift. Playing music is a gift. I love sharing it, and some of the stories from the hospital are unbelievable. Even your mother wouldn't say such great things about what some people say about our music and how it helps them. It helps the workers there be encouraged and strengthened, and it's not easy to work in a hospital, I'm sure. And for the patients, they come out sometimes wheeling their IVs full of, whatever their medication is, and they sit and they get smiles on their faces, and it's really, really amazing. So thank you so much. So this show is partly me. Oh, you are? Okay. That's quite a job. Anesthetic, yes, for people before they have operations, to make them be able to bear it. Thank you for doing that. I just happen to be able to be a volunteer at the hospital. You have to go through quite a lot of orientation and training to do it every year. And, we don't really go into patients' rooms, although I have done that. But we do play out in the lobby where the beautiful grand piano is. And, we take requests if the pianist knows the song. The pianist is self-taught, and he's amazing. Different than a lot of pianists, because a lot of pianists seem to feel like they have to cover every note on the whole keyboard. But we work really well together as a trio, and it's a lot of fun. And we're going to be doing some other benefits and parties and weddings and things for people that are coming up. So thank you again for joining. I'm going to... Oh, you used to take your poodle to do some healing ministry? Yeah, that's wonderful. That's another... I've met some of those when we have a volunteer luncheon every year where they recognize us. A lot of the service dogs come, and they're just the sweetest dogs. All right. Thank you. Well, if you do have kids, or if you're interested in this book, I'm going to go into the book. I also am going to start doing more a violin broadcast at night, where I take your requests and I play cool rock music, whatever. If I know the song that you asked me to play, I'll play it. If I don't know it, I will look it up, and for the next time I do it, I'll be able to learn it. Some people ask me to play Game of Thrones, and I didn't know that by heart. And I actually went on YouTube and I found a version where the Queen's guards were playing it. I thought that was kind of ironic, because it's about people being murdered and stuff in those days, and yet they're playing it in front of the palace of the Queen Elizabeth. So I thought that was kind of funny. But Game of Thrones is popular, so I got to learn that song. Now what we're going to do is look at my book just a little bit about the strangest appearance of Walter Tortoise. So I'll be reading it and showing the illustrations, and then I'll come look at you again. All right. Well, I hope they do grow, and I'm sorry I have to go, but have a good day, and I'll love you for being here. See you hopefully at the hospital tomorrow if you want to tune into some nice music. All right. Thank you. Okay, well, last time I read about this meeting that the main teacher tortoise calls a meeting of all the desert animals, and he talks to them about what's going on in the desert, and that their dear cousin, Walter Tortoise, the great wise Walter, was taken by the two-legged, and he's in a cage, and he's in trouble, and they have to help him. And all the animals get very concerned, and then a ring-tailed hawk circles overhead and tells them that Eagle saw where he went, and we need to go help him. He's trapped. They're feeding him strange food that doesn't belong in the desert. And so the old tortoise starts to think back of how long they all have lived in that desert in a harmonious way. And even when the two-legged came to the desert, they worked together, and there was no problems. But then he says that it seems that the two-legged got greedy, and they started to dig for gold. And then they started shooting at each other with these, as the tortoise calls it, fire flaming sticks. And they built these giant rails where these carriages went by, which we know are trains. So that's where we left off last time. Let me get my glasses again. and go on to the next page. Okay, here we go. I'll just show you the illustration. Back across the far highway, two men in green uniforms with badges and little green caps are talking. They haven't noticed Horned Toad, who is listening nearby. You see him right there? Oh, my dog wants to come in. He's crying. As he is hidden, looking just like the rocks on the ground. That's what horned toads are good at camouflage, aren't they? You can't really distinguish them from the plants. Tortoises like this will be much better when they're moved to their new home. It's for their own good, you know. Some people think the desert is just a wasteland, but I see it as a gold mine. On hearing that, Walter Tortoise pulls his head, legs, and tail inside his shell. He hides in fear. Horned Toad scuttles off to his family as fast as he can. Meanwhile, back at the meeting, the teacher continues. See that cloud of dust over there? Yes, the animals say, it gets dustier every day. They're making a road, a parking lot, and are planning to place big, shiny mirror boards all across this desert. They say will capture the sun's power to light up the sky at night and fly metal birds that rumble across the sky with black smoke. Back across the big highway, Walter Tortoise sticks his head out now and sees that the two-legged are gone, but he starts coughing. He misses his four-legged friends. Okay, well, there's one of you here, and I don't know if you're on the web or if you're live. If you're live, you could tap the screen for a few hearts and let me know. If not, we're going to sign off for now and play you a little song. This is the bee song, Give Bees a Chance. Okay, well, thank you so much. That's a taste of that. I'm going to sign off for now. For being here. Look forward to tomorrow when we look into the book some more and have some more fun singing songs. And I will sign off by playing the Yellow Submarine song again on the violin for you. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm hoping to get more of an audience, but you have to start small. And then you build up an audience, right? So, sing along. Yellow submarine, all living. Yellow submarine. The band. Okay, bye kids, bye friends.